documentary. Thought, first of all, when you first look at this dude's channel, he's got 97.5 thousand subscribers. Okay. That's like automatically, that's weird. Like, there's a lot of people that are into this dude, surprisingly. And his views on his videos aren't like all that bad. I'm normal, you're extreme. Don't become an adult. There is no hope. Minimalism, my life in a backpack. Homie, you live your life in a backpack because you're constantly evading the authorities. What do you mean? He's turned around and made this seem like he's like, oh, this is by personal choice. It's not. Okay? You're living out of a backpack because you're running from the law, I suspect, right? He's going from fucking campground to campground. Let's see, don't become an adult.
The process of growing up and becoming an adult, as we know it today, is unnatural.
He said, YouTube has never allowed me to monetize my channel. Yeah, I wonder why, dude.
Slaves nowadays will call other people childlike or childish as an insult, implying that they never grew up. There is no such thing in nature, besides the obvious hormonal physical development that we go through, which does also change.
He literally already addressed that, though. He said the hormonal physical development is, like, not important, right?
Our brain. This does slightly impact our character and attitude towards life, but overall we stay the same. What we define as childish behavior is being spontaneous, maybe...
Yeah, he has a course. You can pay 100 euros for 1 hour of Skype consultation. For what? Like, best ways to do kidnappings? What is he consulting people on? We never really grow up. We only learn how to act in public. Brian White. Respect to anyone who's never fully broken by the system. Being an adult is a social construct, which means you're basically good, obedient taxpayer, a.k.a. slave. When people say I'm childish and need to grow up, I just sit back and laugh at them being depressed slaves to a piece of paper. I remember when I went to a small village in Africa. Everyone there was so joyful and childlike. It was very refreshing to see such people. I don't believe that anyone with a fucking weeb, like lolly weeb avatar has ever, like, traveled, let alone traveled to an African country. Also, no, I don't think anyone says small village in Africa. You would just say which country you went to, right? Absolutely zero people thus far, after scrolling multiple times, has mentioned that this dude is a pedophile. That's weird. Hey, Sverga, I'm a Christian and a believer in Christ, but I do really enjoy your videos and learn a lot from it too. Keep it up, bro. This content is so insightful. Holy shit. Thank you so much for sharing your Do you store your raw food products in a fridge or do you leave it at room temperature? I must say that I was skeptical in the beginning. Keep up the good work. You saved my life. Okay. Maybe this video is just like, you know, the classic, like, oh, don't lose your childlike interest in creativity. Celebrity obsession in Hollywood programming. My YouTube accounts were hacked yesterday. Evo Pot Pie, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. When police arrive at his door, my YouTube accounts were hacked yesterday. Shrooms equals brain damage. What I eat in a day living in France. Danger is for pussies. Twin flames. Soulmates don't exist. Cars are for sissy little girls. Polyamory, a modern mental illness. You have no friends. Wait, let's see what
with. It may be something as simple as a cup of coffee in the morning, eating junk food together, watching Hollywood movies, playing video games. This may sound normal to you, but it's not. The reason you don't have any friends is not because you didn't run into them yet. Unfortunately, most humans are incapable of being friends or friendly because most are depressed, bored of life, and all that they do is bathe together in their own misery. Once one of them stops the addiction, all of a sudden the other one doesn't want to spend as much time with them, or maybe
That's just a self-report. I think like he literally lost all of his friends when he came out and was like, when he came out as a pedophile. I think like he lost the remaining friends he hadn't stabbed, I think, in the Latvian school that he stabbed all of his friends in. So that's what he's talking about. He's like, I made these lifestyle choices. Pedophile question mark? Please don't debate whether or not this dude's a pedophile. He has an entire fucking okay, he didn't know. Chat, what the fuck did I walk into?
not at all.
Homie literally has an entire video dedicated to talking about how he literally said, and I quote, this man said, if you don't find 15-year-old girls attractive, you're mentally ill. He said that in the prior video that we watched.
Think about it. Do your hobbies, religions, or really any interests have something to do with friendships, which are based on caring, feelings, honesty, trust? Absolutely not. Just zero. You often hear people say,
his laughter is really like creepy too, like that.
this friend I used to have. If you used to have a friend, then you never had a friend to begin with, because friends are forever, so to speak. It's definitely not something that comes and goes. The deep underlying problem with any relationship nowadays is being closed-minded. If you think back to any arguments or fights that you ever had in your life with somebody close to you, then you will realize that almost all of them stem from being closed-minded. Being open-minded is the key to function.
Bro, this dude isn't just a pedophile. He's like an anti-vegan pedophile who stabbed 4 of his classmates. Okay? This is actually the most fucked up dude. Like one of the most fucked up dudes on the internet. Like unironically. I don't know if it goes, if it gets worse than this. Like the apex predator, quite literally and figuratively, of libertarians. Yes, the prime libertarian. He is the alpha prime. Man will literally see any criminal in the woods and say, thank you so much, you saved me. Yeah. Men will literally listen to a pedophile advocate who stabbed 4 of his classmates before going to therapy, dude. As long as they're fucking talking about raw meat or whatever the fuck Joe Rogan is advocated for. No, the comments are literally like, I'm so happy that you're doing this style of video again. You were always my favorite. I lost my friends when I quit alcohol, Lamau. Like, dude. Yesterday, we watched Transvestigations, okay? A group of individuals who are so permanently brain broken that they think everyone is trans. Okay, like literally, they think their close friends and family are trans. Like it's like this crazy mental illness that that they have been, you know, that they're dealing with, right? And those people also had YouTube videos. Those people also had YouTube videos where people in the comment section have said YouTube videos were agreeing with them. What is this? He's insane.
What's up, everybody? Last year I made a video of eating a 1-year-old egg. It's the same package. It's 2 years and 2 months old.
What? What? Why? His most insane video
What's up? You may not understand this because
serial killers are the real heroes. Organ harvesting. What? No, dude. No. He's advocating for serial killers? No, that's too much. Why are we looking at the worst shit, dude? What the fuck?
But the police are Satanists, whose job is to enslave you, protect the elite, and punish natural humans. I can...
Oh my god! No! He's pro-serial killer, dude. What the fuck? Homie is the president of the Willie Picton fan club? Oh my God. He says he's a psychopath and it's a good trait. He's been for a while on the internet.
3 years in prison here for trying to catch a duck. You know that you live in slavery when you're not allowed to hunt your own food. After a few years of doing the job, police officers get used to the illusion of power that they have and start beating up and raping their victims. Just because...
Wait, but he's pro-rape. I guess he means like he's only pro-statutory rape. Like he's pro-pedophilia. So he's upset that police aren't doing enough of that. They're only doing it to like adults. We gotta have you on for videos one Sunday night and show you some more guys like this that are lesser known but even more crazy. One uses a hammer to tap on his face for look smaxing. Oh my God.
Because there will be little to no consequences for them. It's human nature. Why don't most of us do it? Not because we don't want to, but because we are afraid of the consequences that will...
I'm an advocate for keeping this dude's YouTube account up as a honeypot. You know what I mean? Like the FBI is like the International Police Agency should keep his fucking videos going. One, so they can keep a close eye on his whereabouts, obviously. And two, so that like they can investigate everyone that watches these unironically and write comments like, "Wow, Svaraga, you did it again. Serial killers are the best."
Will be enforced by other humans. It's slavery. Take any popular Hollywood movie and think about how the so-called bad and good guys are portrayed. The Marvel superhero movies are very popular nowadays. The so-called villains want to have total control and kill anybody who's in their way. That's the definition of human nature and exactly what the enlightened ones do. The so-called heroes want to protect society and keep us enslaved. Kill or imprison anybody who tries to disrupt the control system. They are basically super police and we celebrate them. A lot of sheeple...
This guy is literally ANCAP. He is the most enlightened ANCAP I've ever met on the internet.
Conspiracy theorists don't want to hear this. You call yourself a truther, but at the same time live a typical sheeple life watching Hollywood movies. You've been programmed like everybody else. The point is to get you into the mindset that killing, stealing, etc. is wrong, even though that's what the enlightened ones do because it's natural and they worship nature. That's the only way to be happy. They have built a perfect system for themselves where they can have human hunting parties, rape and torture dungeons, babies for breakfast, an unlimited supply of blood, which we donate to them without realizing it, and of course organ donations.
The family.
This guy's got a lot of good ideas, dude. I love this guy so much, I sometimes cry. There are many ways to be human. You have identified your enemy, and since you could not strangle him, you have chosen to join him. There's so much factual... Okay, at least in the pro serial killer video, the comments are overwhelmingly negative, it seems. So that's good. Stop. Turn it off before it converts me? What the fuck? He has a point. Morals are all man-made. Programming runs deep. Doesn't mean I personally want to be a fucking serial killer, but for real. Oh, this guy is on the... He's on the precipice. He's like, yeah, my good sir, you're about to... How is this on YouTube? But every time you watch a Trump rally, I get a strike on the VOD channel. Yo, this is on YouTube, but YouTube demonetized my fucking video because I said, dear conservatives, gay people exist. Okay? YouTube is so fucked, all right? Naturally, humans are pack animals. I watched your vids, and I think you are the serial killer. Yeah, when my mother was dying, just had a question about the beef you've eaten. This guy is writing underneath about the beef he's eating. Bro, this is one... Listen, keep that to the raw meat videos, brother. You're writing this under a video where he's advocating for serial killers.
Is overwhelmed, and they go to hospitals thinking that they're going to get treatment, but the goal and objective is to get organs, especially if you're young. A little boy who got asthma attack on the 1st of April and they wanted his organs, and his mother and father said no to that. So then they embarked on wanting to stop his treatment. It eventually became that he was
Okay, this stuff is boring. I don't care about this.
Unstable and goes
and transplanted into someone else. Every time a heart transplant was done, the donor is killed.
The words serial killer are synonymous with psychopath nowadays, which is basically somebody who's mentally ill, unstable, and goes against society.
Not him, though.
In nature, you're a hero. Being antisocial is a guarantee that you're sane if you agree with society, which is a man-made anti.
Oh my god. This guy literally is like, you know how fucking black pillars try to give Sui fuel to like all the 4chan kids? Right? This guy is basically saying like, no, you should be a psychopathic serial killer. No, this is not a bit. I don't think it's a
nature
bit.
construct, then you're insane. When there's a serial killer around, everybody panics and tries to find him or her. These are beings who follow their natural vampire instincts. Maybe they are malnourished, and that's why they break the man-made rules and drink blood and eat humans. We call them cannibals and monsters, but nothing that they do is in any way wrong, because there's no such thing. Nature actually celebrates their actions. Everything is incredibly twisted. Thanks for watching.
This guy is vanilla compared to Varg Vikernes, though. Yeah, Varg is just a Nazi, though. This guy has killed so many people. If this is legit, can raw meat make you bald? Looks like he lost all of his hair across his vids. Vegans for the win. This guy was a RuneScape PvP legend and my idol back in 2007 before there was a face to the name. Little kid me is sad. What? Bro, I swear to God, investigate everyone that's played RuneScape. Yeah, and yes, that includes Austin as well, okay? What the fuck, dude? There's something wrong with every motherfucker, dude. I swear to God.
The business of smuggling.
Infamous children of the most dangerous drug lord.